NT Media Productions presents I'm Making It Happen.
Tune in, I'm making it happen is on. One more time, them say tune in, I'm making it happen is on. In at the station lock, sweet cocoa tea, making it go on. Yeah, this is sweet cocoa tea. I'm making it happen. Are you? Tell me now.
I'm Making It Happen is brought to you in part by Cost You Less, your best value on St. Croix. Like us on Facebook. Text Cost You Less, one word, to the number 55678 for discounts and promotions. And Popular, for what matters most, count on us.
You value traditions. Today. You value music. You value education. Family. I love you. Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
Hi, I'm Nicole Tyson, and you're about to watch the last episode in the 4-part health series that we've been running for some time on I'm Making It Happen. And I just wanted to express personally appreciation for all those who have watched I'm Making It Happen series, the health series, and all those who've contacted us and let us know how much you appreciated it. We received responses as far as Toronto, Canada, and we received responses from Jamaica, and also St. Lucia, St. Kitts Nevis, of course my Virgin Islanders, St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix. Really appreciate you. And we just want to let you know that if you want to see the 4-part series, you can go to YouTube and find us on I'm Making It Happen. Make sure to subscribe. And also the 4-part series can also be found on I'mMakingItHappen.com. And just as a reminder, don't let life happen to you. Make it happen.
Imagine you go to your mechanic with a broken down car and you go see the mechanic and the car's still broken and the mechanic wants to charge you $1,000, but the car's not working.
I've experienced that.
And the car gets worse. And this is what's happening when a lot of people go into these medical establishments, because it's based on pharmaceutical drugs that are only good for really stabilizing you. Like the medical establishment, don't get me wrong, they're good for stabilizing you. If you're in an emergency,
Oh no, yeah, they got.
That's
my
where
mom is
you need
alive
to go.
because of that.
But if you got a long-term chronic problem, that is not where you need to be, because that long-term chronic problem is going to be made worse by the side effects of the pharmaceuticals they're going to tell you to take for the rest of your lives. I see this every single day. I see this every single night. So this is what we got to do, is that everyone has to address their diet. Go and make sure that you're eating anti-inflammatory foods. You can Google anti-inflammatory food list online. You can see inflammatory foods that you stay away from. And then you look at anti-inflammatory herbs and make that part of your daily, weekly ritual. If you do that, you start to find out that your health problems are completely alleviated, gone, or diminished. So this is what we see day in, day out. The crazy thing is that the National Institute of Health has studies on these herbs, particularly olive leaf extract, and all these conditions, whether it's autoimmune illnesses, whether it's even HIV. There are studies that show that olive leaf extract kills HIV. I have the studies on my website. Like, I'm not just speaking just to speak. All of these studies are there. It's just that people don't know it. People aren't aware of it, because this is the information age, but people have very little information because they're spending most of their time on celebrity news.
Yeah, and then where do you go? It's like so much information out there, you know.
Yeah, so
you have to, like, really focus your search. But I wanted to. I know you have a lot to deal with. I don't want to keep. We could talk about this forever. We're gonna.
I know.
What do you want to? There's a couple questions. One person's asking. She's asking, what about functional medicine doctors? Is that something different? I've never heard about functional medicine.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the deal, right? Whether you're functional medicine, an allopathic doctor, your success or your respect should be based on your results. So I'm not married to anything. I'm only married to results. So for instance, let's talk about So whatever doctor you want to call yourself, you can call yourself a Chinese doctor, an Ayurvedic doctor. You can call yourself a chakra healing doctor. You can call yourself a doctor from Harvard University that went through, the most rigorous clinical tests and all of that, and where you're an MD, PhD. The question is, what are your results? And what is your track record? What is your history of creating success around reversing illnesses? That's all I want to know. And guess what? We get to find out that grandma from the village knows more about reversing health than Mr. MD, PhD in some cases.
You know,
This is real. This is real talk.
I've experienced that just by going to the doctor. They giving me a medication I was not comfortable with. I called my grandmother. She put a concoction up and it helped me. So I've experienced that.
So it's about results.
Yeah.
That's why the company is called Herbal Results. I'm only interested in results. So if I find out that, saying Nicole 100 times will lower blood pressure, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to say Nicole, 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 and I'm going to test it for my blood pressure, and I'm going to test it with another person. If that works, then that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Right.
But if I see that you're taking a medication and it's causing acute renal failure where you have to go on dialysis, then I'm going to tell you that that's not what you do, even if you're someone recommending it with an MD or a PhD degree. I don't care, because I've seen people suffer unnecessarily, and I've seen them be healed in ways that they just, if you could have a chance to read some of the emails that I get and some of the phone calls that I get from people who, they had acute renal failure, which means that you can't, when you're on dialysis, you can't urinate. So I have people who could not urinate for 5 years. They would take the olive leaf extract, and within 2 weeks, they're able to urinate. Within 4 or 5 days, they're able to urinate, because they're no longer taking the toxic medications that are causing them to have acute renal failure. This is real. I'm not making any of this up. I have the testimonials. That's why I'm telling people, just go online, go to our testimonials page, and look and see. You don't have to buy any of my products. I don't care. I'm fine economically. I'm not here to pitch nothing. I'm just telling people how they can go about empowering themselves by getting information, looking at the studies, looking at testimonials from real people, and seeing what actually works. Because if we were to get testimonials from people taking these medications, you would see the side effects problems that they have. And those side effect problems are serious. They're causing other diseases.
Of course.
That's what I'm trying to get people to avoid. And so that's the long and short of what I deal with, and what and we can talk about these things ad nauseum. But what I want to do in every interview that I do is I want to empower people to be able to find out the information themselves. This is the information age, and so we should be skilled in finding out the proper information as to what will work for you. And you should be able to try it out at something that doesn't cost you much before you go into these expensive procedures and take these toxic pharmaceuticals. Herbs should be the first course of action, not the last course of action.
Popular. For what matters most, count on us.
You value traditions.
Today.
You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
Well, thank you so much for all this information. I just wanted to, everyone, they're really appreciative of the information. We're going to have to do it again and maybe have specific.
Oh yeah, I gave you a few minutes. I gave you a few minutes on the whole COVID thing, and I can go real deep into that. Talking, I'm not going to talk about any conspiratorial things that people talk about, because that can go on and on. I'm just talking about the science. And so one thing I do recognize that I didn't finish what people can do for the COVID thing. Just to wrap that up real quick. So you're going to take zinc. You're going to take zinc picolinate. Zinc picolinate absorbs best in the body. If you start to feel sick, you're going to take 4 times the recommended dosage. So if it tells you to take 50 milligrams, you're going to take 200 per day, okay, for 5 days. all right? And you're going to take the zinc on on not an empty stomach. You're going to take it with food. Okay, you're going to take up to 200 milligrams a day. Okay, now you're going to take a zinc ionophore. The zinc ionophore can be quercetin, where you can take 500 milligrams a day. You can get quercetin at Walgreens. You can get it at, it's not by prescription. You can get it off the shelf. Quercetin is just onion extract. You can take black tea extract, green tea extract. That is a zinc ionophore. Allows zinc to get into the cell to shut off the replication of the virus. You can take olive leaf extract, which I make. I'm partial to it, and not because I make it, because it also will deal with your blood pressure issues and your diabetes issues. And so we found out that a lot of people who end up dying from the diagnosis of this is that what they do is they have comorbidities, which makes your immune system weaker to fight the virus. And so what olive leaf extract will do is it'll take care of your high blood pressure and your high blood sugar at the same time with being an antiviral and a zinc ionophore. So it does many things at one time. If you don't want to take olive leaf extract, you can take turmeric, but you should be in the oil form with black pepper. You can take turmeric. You can take a teaspoon of turmeric oil, 2 or 3 teaspoons, whatever the recommended dosage is on the bottle. Take 4 times that recommended dosage for the day for 5 days. If you start to feel sick, especially if you're an older person and you start to cough, shortness of breath, all those symptoms that you think are pre having a cold, this is your body telling you that whatever's in you is replicating faster than what the immune system can deal with at this moment. That's why you start to feel sick. We have billions of viruses in us and we don't feel sick because the immune system's holding them at bay. The moment you start to feel sick, the immune system is not winning. So you're building up your immune system when you're not sick. Then when you get sick, you're going to use zinc picolinate and you're going to use a zinc ionophore. And I've named them for you. You can get olive leaf extract. You can get Artemisia, which they call sweet wormwood. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to triple or quadruple your dosage for 5 days when you start to feel sick, along with the zinc. Zinc and a zinc ionophore. You can get, I'm partial to the fact that, yes, I do make olive leaf extract. You can get that on our website, herbalresults.net. If for some reason you don't want to get my product, get an olive leaf extract from somewhere else. I don't care where you get it from, just get it. I can only vouch for my product because I did my own experiments and made it with my hands. So I know my formula is strong. It's the strongest in the market. I know that. And people who use it, particularly in the Virgin Islands, because it's used everywhere in the Virgin Islands, they know, they can vouch for it. So that's what you're going to do when you start to get sick. You're going to take zinc, 200 milligrams of zinc. And if you're not sick, you can just go take 50 milligrams of zinc and just take that every day. Just take it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your olive leaf extract, by the recommended dosage on the bottle, 1 teaspoon 3 times a day, or you can spread it out, take 1 teaspoon a day because of this whole pandemic thing going on. But if you start to feel sick, you triple, quadruple up on the dosage. It's really that simple. And if this society cared about us, they would give us this information, because everything that I'm saying is backed by studies from the National Institute of Health. Everything is backed by studies. Nothing I'm saying is made up. And I've had people who've been sick and people who've tested positive for COVID. They've come to me, and people who had COVID around them. I've had family members who live in apartments with 6, 7 people on the same floor with COVID, who had the same symptoms. And within 3 days, they were fine. Because what happened is that we stopped the viral replication. And if this society cared about you, they would tell you that. But all they got for you is Tylenol and a ventilator. That's all they got for you is Tylenol and a ventilator. And the survival rate on a ventilator, actually the death rate if you get on a ventilator, is 85%. You have an 85% chance of dying if you get put on a ventilator. So the key is to keep you from going on a ventilator, which is to treat you early.
Well, in life, we never learned how to eat to heal our bodies or to support our bodies, we never learned that. I never really learned that. I learned it in biology. I stopped eating white bread or slices back then, but we never really get this information.
What you're saying is probably, I've said a lot of information, but what you said, unbeknownst to you, is probably the biggest statement of our whole conversation. What you're saying is that our educational system has failed us.
Oh, in so many ways.
It has failed us to give us the necessary information to thrive. That's why I go so hard on what I do. You know, I teach people how to, you know, buy stocks in the stock market, because I do very well in the stock market. So I teach people how to make money that way. I have a 4-hour Zoom session that's on my YouTube channel with my same name, Heru Oforiatta. Anyone listening can go to that and learn how to buy stocks, and you'll learn how to buy it and be able to pass it down to your children to get generational wealth. Because right now, the banks are playing games with you. They're going to give you 0.1% if you put your money in a savings account, while they trade your money and make all types of returns, and they give you 0.1%. And you could invest in Tesla and make 10x in 1 year on your money. People just don't know this. People don't know what to do in terms of their health. Women end up getting endometriosis. They're told they can never have children. They're told they have to do a hysterectomy. And they don't know that all they have to do is take a $20 bottle of Vitex. This information is vital information that people need. And if the society wanted people to thrive, they would let people get this information as part of the regular educational process of human beings. This is not given to people. All children should know how to buy stocks. I have people who have MBA degrees, Masters in Business Administration. They don't know how to buy stocks. They call me asking how to buy stocks. I've got doctors who call me who are sick, asking me what herbs they should take or their family members should take, because they know that the pharmaceuticals don't work in the long run.
So I appreciate all the information, and I want to be mindful of your time.
Yes.
I'm going to come back another time. So I want you to
No
say,
problem.
have me on here for like 3 hours. So I want to wrap up at 1 o'clock, but I have some questions here. Tanya's asking, is D3 good for children?
Yes, children can take D3.
Okay. Let's see.
And the D3 should have K2, by the way. You should have K2. So you should look for vitamin D3 with K2. I will probably start manufacturing it because I ran across these studies showing how serious vitamin D is for health, that I'm going to start manufacturing it myself. I do not have that as part of my product line now. I'm going to make a vegan vitamin D3. You can make an animal-based vitamin D3 or a vegan vitamin. I'll make a vegan one. But right now, I would advise people, you can go on Amazon and I can look for the brand that I use, and I can tell people right now the brand that I use, and then they can get that. It's a very good brand. I've noticed, you know, vitamin D3 is essential for respiratory health.
Why you
it
look
is essential.
Someone else is asking oregano juice. What are your thoughts on oregano juice or oil, oregano oil?
Okay, yeah, oregano should be in oil form. Okay. You never make oregano tea. Okay. The reason is that oregano active ingredient is called carvacrol. Carvacrol is lipophilic and hydrophobic. And what that means is hydro means water, phobic means doesn't like. So it doesn't like water. So it won't be absorbed into the water when you boil it as a tea. So the same thing with turmeric. That's why a lot of these companies that make turmeric tea bags, I don't even know how they're getting away with it, because the active ingredient of turmeric is curcumin, and curcumin is not water soluble. It is hydrophobic. You need an oil for curcumin to actually go into, and you need an oil for oregano, carvacrol, to go into. So oregano oil is an antibacterial, is also anti-inflammatory. But for the bang for my buck, olive leaf extract is probably the best thing for inflammation, based on a price point. If price is not an issue, I would also add CBD oil. CBD oil tends to be expensive, but it works very well with inflammatory issues like tumors. It works very well with Parkinson's. I have customers who have Parkinson's and they take the CBD oil and their shakes completely go away. So I would recommend CBD oil as well as an anti-inflammatory. But for my money, bang for my buck, I would definitely go with olive leaf extract as the first thing to try.
And you can find that on herbalresults.net.
Yeah, you can find it at herbalresults.net. And like I said to people, the products page on our website is the least important page on the website. The most important page on the website is the testimonials and the science, the scientific studies that we have for different diseases and why the herbs work for it.
So the next question is, because I want to wrap up in 5
Yeah.
minutes. The amount of mg.
Yeah, milligrams.
Okay.
Yeah, I said the milligrams for vitamin D. So vitamin D comes measured in IU. So my recommendation is to take 10,000 a day, 10,000 IUs a day. Okay. And vitamin C, you can take 2,000 milligrams a day of vitamin D, right? And you can even raise it when you start to feel sick. You can double that when you start to feel sick. You can actually quadruple that when you start to feel sick. You start to feel sick, you can quadruple the amount of vitamin C that you're taking. But you can take 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C on a regular basis. That will help your immune system. Now, cilantro and parsley, it depends on how you're making it. If you're making it as a tea, you can just boil. So for instance, we have our Moringa Cilantro product, which is very powerful. We have Moringa and cilantro mixed because we found out that Moringa works better with cilantro. We tell people they can take a teaspoon or even a tablespoon and boil that in tea. And you can do that 2 or 3 times a day, and then you can just drink that, and it will take away inflammation. It also works for high blood pressure and blood sugar. So we've had, I'd say about 80% of people, their blood pressure and blood sugar is reversed with olive leaf extract alone. And then there's another 20% of people that I'm finding that react better to the Moringa Cilantro. So they take that, and that actually does better for them, for their blood pressure and blood sugar. I'm talking dramatically better, where people, they were taking like I've had people who've had blood pressure of 180 over 100, let's say. They'll take the olive leaf extract, even the maximum strength, and it might go down to like 150 over 90, which is still high. And then they'll take the Moringa Cilantro, and it'll go down to 120 over 78. So some people react better to the Moringa Cilantro, and some people react better to the olive leaf extract. But we have pretty much an 80% success rate with the blood pressure and blood sugar with olive leaf extract. And then the other 20%, when they take the Moringa Cilantro, their situation is taken care of as well. So that's what I would recommend for people.
Well, thank you so much, Haru. We got like 3 minutes. I want to thank everyone for being on the live today. Make sure you share the video and make sure more people get it. If you haven't liked the page already and I'm Making It Happen, please do so. Also, of course, you could check out all this information that Haru's been mentioning at herbalresults.net. And he said you can buy the olive leaf extract anywhere, but he's on his website, he makes it himself. So he knows all that, all the ingredients that goes into that. So you can find that on his website. So anything you want to say for like 1 minute before we close out? I want to end that one.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for having a show like this to expose people to information that the educational system is not giving people. This is information that we've given to people for free, but this is $1 million worth of information. This will save people's lives. I've seen it day in, day out, whether it comes to cancer, kidney failure, high blood pressure, diabetes, autoimmune illnesses. We have the proof and the records and the testimonials of people that we're helping with a very small amount of money that they buy the products, $40. So, $40 and you're solving your problem, So it's like, thank you for having the show. Thank you for making this, and thank you for elevating the conversation so that we're talking about very serious things instead of just jokey business. We're talking about serious things that's going to impact people's lives. So I salute you, Nicole, for having this program. And I just hope to, be on your program again, and we can talk about anything. We can talk about finance. We can talk about health. We can talk about whatever. Okay.
I love it. So thank you, because this is about making it happen and giving people the information to make decisions that will benefit themselves and their families. So again, you guys could look at the replay. This show, I've never done it this long before, but this topic, everybody was saying they wanted to get more, and so we did provide it. So make sure you share it, let more people see the information. It's been packed from beginning to end. So thanks so much. You guys have a great rest of the day. Tanya's tuned in from Canada. Thank you so much, and everybody else that was been a part of the live. Have a great rest of the day. Keep making it happen. It's about you, me, we. So make it happen, and we will connect again on next week, Wednesday. All right. So take care, and thanks again, Haru.
All right. Thank you,
Talk to you guys
everyone.
later.
You can reach me at herbalresults.net for people who want to reach me personally. Okay. herbalresults.net. Thank
Right
you.
there on the screen. All right, take
Thank
care.
you.
Thanks. Great. So that wraps up our 4-part series on health for I'm Making It Happen. Thanks again so much for taking a look. If you want to see the 4 full-part series, you can go to, again, our website at I'mMakingItHappen.com or on Facebook at I'm Making It Happen. And of course, check us out. Subscribe to us on YouTube at I'm Making It Happen, and like and follow our page at I'm Making It Happen. It's just a sociable thing to do. So thanks again. Again, I'm Nicole Tyson, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. And just as a reminder, don't let life happen to you. Make it happen.
Hey, it's your girl Nadia Batson, and I'm making it happen. Are you? I thought you hid. I thought you went for it. What we say?
Yo, this is Kes, and I'm making it happen. Are you? Yo, bless up.
Oh, you don't know this is Pressure Bus Pipe. I'm making it happen. Are you? Do it and done. Do it and done. Keep it locked.
I'm Premier Andrew A. Foy of the British Virgin Islands. We're making it happen. Are you?
I'm Colin Piper, CEO of Discover Dominica Authority. We're making it happen in Dominica. Are you?
Hello guys, my name is Yemi Alade and I am making it happen. Are you?
Yo, it's Revelation the Royal, and right now we're making it happen on I'm Making It Happen. If you see her, tell her I'm sorry. If I can't have you, I want nobody, girl. Banging.
Oh gosh, yo, this is Edwin.
This is Kiamal. This is Joaquin.
And we're making it happen.
Are you?
Listening Jappy songs for the VI Vibe show. I am making it happen. Are you?
Yeah, it's Cruise Rock, and I'm making it happen. Are you? Sound it.
As long as I'm making it happen, you're making it happen. So we'll make it happen. Are you?
Love it.
I'm making it happen. Are you? You don't know. It's Bio Messiah. Why?
Now we are Chakademus and Pliers. We are making it happen. Are you?
Yeah, are you? Original Chakademus and Pliers. We making it happen. You?
Are you? Are you?
Are you?
This was an NT Media production. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. It's a sociable thing to do.